All right, folks, Birmingham Bowl, Houston versus Auburn, Tuesday the 28th. This is a noon kickoff time between Houston and Auburn. If we take a look at the matchups now and set the table, 51.5 is a total. Auburn out of the SEC favorite at 2.5. Houston comes into this ball game 11-2. Auburn 6-6, which is really rare. You usually expect Auburn to have a much better record than 500 equally, and Houston coming in here with an 11-2 record. What do these teams do well here? Well, I mean, pretty much stopping the run, 3.3 yards per carry for Houston on defense, 3.4 for Auburn. Let's take a look at the tape here, as we like to say, for the Houston Cougars. Coming into this game, 5-game snapshot, won 4 in a row. South Florida, Temple, Memphis, and Connecticut. Out of those, obviously, Memphis, probably the only decent team they played, a 31-13 victory there. And then in the conference championship game, going on the road to take on Cincinnati, which they lost to. But then again, Cincinnati is undefeated and playing in the college football playoff. That game was 35-20. If we take a look here at Auburn, TJ Finley looks like he's going to be back in action. Last time we saw him in the Iron Bowl, right? Beat up, banged up versus Alabama. But he will return for this bowl game. If we look at a snapshot for Auburn, past 5 games, not a lot to like here, people. They beat Ole Miss, which is a nice win, 31-20 back on the 30th of October. After that, lost to A&M 20-3. Lost to Mississippi State 43-34. Lost to South Carolina 21-17, and also to Alabama 24-22. So stayed close in most of those games. Also, you hear the news out of Auburn that Bo Nix is transferring out of Auburn, so he's looking to go to greener pastures here. Now, typically you want to say, hey, look, it's an SEC program. You want to ride that wave. They're a short favorite. Should they win, they should have the better athletes here. But I'm going to go with a little bit of an upset-minded Cougars squad here. How electric is this bowl atmosphere going to be for Auburn? Probably not so much. But when you're from Houston and you're playing and leveling up in competition versus the SEC, maybe the underdog should be the choice in this one. Also, I will sit on the under 51.5 in this game. So that's where I'm going to go with the Birmingham Bowl.